Alright, man, let's jump right into it, man. Yo, the homie, the real Sam Elliott, the homie that was up in my live stream, y'all can go and check. Last live stream that I did, that was actually mad fun, that I had with the real Sam Elliott, right? Where he also bodied me, but we're not gonna talk about that. He was using Scorpion, and like he said, I was letting him get away with a lot of stuff that match, and he's kind of teaching me a few things. And he took time out of his day to actually teach me how to nullify some of Jacqui Briggs' pressure. Right? I don't know. There's not that many people out there that would actually be like, oh, you know what? This is exactly how to counter a character that I use predominantly. So I was live streaming, and then first on the board was this was the Jacqui Briggs. Fuck, can I talk? The Jacqui Briggs player, right? That was using the leap a bunch. So this person would either go into pressure and then leap out, or go into pressure and then go into the shrapnel blast and then EX that and then go into a jump 2, which you can actually interrupt. Which I don't actually have a demonstration here, at least one that I didn't record, but you can actually interrupt that. So if they do the shrapnel blast and then they go into a jump 2, right? That you can interrupt with stand 1 or down 1, which he taught me as well. So my apologies for not having that clip here, but that's one thing that you can do. But the one thing I wanted to teach you is an OS, right? AKA an option select. Now, the best way that I feel as if one can describe an OS is simply using one move or one or two moves that can cover multiple different options, right? So, yeah, what I'm going to show you here is how you can nullify the pressure when Jacqui Briggs is going to do the shrapnel blast into like 2 shrapnel blasts or even 3 or even 4. So they can do like 1, 2. So 1, 2, and then if they want to finish with like a jump 2, I'm going to teach you guys how you can OS all of that. And you actually saw that in the intro clip. So that's actually through flawless blocking. When they do the first shrapnel blast, the input window timing, I feel as if it's not as strict. I'm feeling as if it's maybe 5 frames as far as the shrapnel blast, right? So if you block the first hit, right, and you release block, and then you block the second one, you can straight up just interrupt it there and go with an up 2. But if you want, you can keep holding it, flawless block, like I did there, and then you can flawless block again on that jump 2 string, and they can up 2 and then nullify some of that pressure. I'm sorry if I don't have any better, easier ways to kind of nullify her pressure, but the easiest ones that I know for sure are down 2ing on her way in, right, and then doing like a down 4 or down 1 to special move, or just straight up interrupting the string. But that's still a bit risky because if they double shrapnel blast, you're gonna get hit. So anyways, I'm going to try and get back into it. I'm going to try to show you guys some examples. And yeah, we're going to proceed starting now. So I'm going to start with the first clip, and we'll proceed from there. And like I was talking about before, going to the 4-1 string, shrapnel blast, and then I can actually flawless block that jump 2, right, into an anti-air combo. Oh, and also, like I previously mentioned, that is the clip where you can actually, or the part where you can actually interrupt with stand 1 or down 1, or even down 2, he told me, right, which I actually did try myself. So if you see that they're going for the jump 2 after the shrapnel blast, whether it's the one with the damage over time or if it's just the regular one, both are flawless blockable. Yeah, after they do that, and if they go for a jump 2, that's a guaranteed down 1, down 2, or stand 1 punish, right? If it's a double shrapnel blast, that you do have to flawless block. So that's why I do recommend just going for the OS. So if they decide to do the jump 2, you've already covered that option, along with covering the option of the double shrapnel blast, because the timing is pretty much identical. So let's proceed to the next clip. I believe the next clip is going to be when Jacqui Briggs is leaping from full screen. Now, thank you. We gotta give credit where credit's due to NetherRealm Studios for the patch they did on Jacqui Briggs, as to where when she does the leap from full screen, it's a 6-frame window, right? So it's no longer a flawless block. It's the easiest thing in the world. Anybody can do it. All right. So if they decide to leap from full screen, all you really have to do is just, to some extent, try to flawless block, and you'll be able to hit it. When they're coming in and right when they're about to make contact, just press R2, and by 100%, I mean 100%, you will flawless block it. So, and if you can't flawless block it, that just means you need a little bit more time practicing here and there. But I promise you, it's the easiest thing to master. So yeah, I'm going to show you me doing it over and over again, and this is not me trying to flex. I'm not the best person at flawless blocking, even though I'm really putting in the work to try to get there. But yeah, it's the easiest thing in the world, so I'm going to show you guys that right now. I told you guys. See, I'm telling you, it's the easiest thing in the world to do. I was doing it consistently back to back, and I wasn't even really perfectly timing it. I was just roughly pressing R2 right when they make contact, typically. Alright, so it's the easiest thing in the world to do. I want you guys, if you can't do it quite yet, take the time out, and you'll be able to do it. I guarantee you. Alright, let's proceed to the next clip, where I believe I nullify the double shrapnel blast. Just to kind of prove my point that you can just OS it because the timing is roughly identical. So yeah, I'm going to be talking to you guys about that right now. Alright, now this is the kind of damage you'll be eating if you actually don't perform this technique, and yes, let's say they'll open you up. And this is even optimal. But like I said, I'm going to show you how to nullify this on block. As you guys just saw, putting it in slow-mo here. Shrapnel blast, and then shrapnel blast again. Like I said, the timing is almost identical. Stand 2, which is my preference to extend the combo. And I amplify to get some damage. Alright, so as you guys have seen, all these clips that I've been posting so far are mainly just nullifying Jacqui Briggs' leap pressure, but I'm actually going to be showing you what you can do in regards to her plus frame, right? The one that is like her back 1 string. I don't know if it's a back 1 string, but it's her low into the mid that's like +6, something like that. Craziness. So I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit about that. And also, Jacqui Briggs is +2 on her when she staggers 1-1. I don't know whose idea that was for a stagger to be plus, but whatever, we'll let that go. Alright, we're gonna let that go. You know what I'm saying? We will let that one slide. Alright, so I pretty much explained everything I can possibly explain here. Is flawless block, sorry, not flawless block, block the first shrapnel blast, right? And if your opponent decides to use a jumping attack, you can actually down 1 or down 2 or even stand 1 out of it, right? And then do a full combo punish. In regards to if your opponent does a double shrapnel blast, that you actually do have to block, because if you do try to down 1, stand 1, or down 2 out of it, you will end up getting caught, and you're going to end up eating a whole lot of damage, right? As I show here. Well, I already probably previously shown in the clip. So, like I said, that's why I recommend just OSing it. If you want to make it the hard read, which you can, in some cases you don't even have to make a read. If you see that your opponent doesn't have enough bar, right? So let's say they have let's say they have no offensive bar, right? Then you can make the read. Well, excuse me. Let's say they have 1 offensive bar, right? And then you see that they're going to go for the jump 2, because that's their only option. If they go for the shrapnel blast and then they EX it to enhance it, their only option is to do that stand 2 or jump 2, excuse me. So yeah, that's one thing to keep in mind. So if you know for a fact, if you can see that your opponent has 1 bar, they leap and then they do the shrapnel blast, immediately go for down 1, immediately stand 1, immediately down 2. Alright, that should be your first reaction, because you already know they do not have a second shrapnel blast. You do not have to waste bar on a flawless block. You can immediately just go for it. Alright? But as far as if you see they have 2 bars and you don't want to risk it, just go for the OS and flawless block that gap. Super easy once you get in the rhythm. And I'm telling you, the window that Jacqui Briggs players have to actually keep EXing is super strict, so you can actually just keep flawless blocking it. Right? Consistently, you won't ever mess it up, because it's either they do it and then they stop, which is -10, so you're going to get punished, or they commit to it and then it's, like I said, super strict timing for them, so it's going to be consistent timing for you. Alright, so these last 2 clips are pretty much going to be me kind of flexing a little bit on some of my flawless blocks here. And yeah, thank you guys for watching the video. If you guys made it this far, I appreciate you. Consider subscribing for more videos. I make videos on different subject matters, whether it's social issues, to a certain extent. Sometimes I make videos about that. Overall, just content and gameplay. I'm probably going to be streaming Rocket League either today or tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to start doing a lot more Rocket League streams, also with the MK, because that's not going to stop anytime soon. Yeah, thank y'all for watching. I'm also going to be making a compilation where I am just sweating, like TaillessSwagger's sweatiest moments. I got some clips waiting for you guys, so it should be pretty lit. And also timestamp in here, right? If you made it this far with TaillessSwagger's sweatiest moments. But yeah, guys, I'm going to play these clips out. Thank y'all for watching, and I'm out. Peace.